I am fuming. Absolutely fuming.
It's been absolutely terrible. One of the worst days of my life, and Matt, I ain't doing it again.
Weren't for him, I probably would have given in.
How crap you feel, how you feel you've got nothing. There's always a win waiting for you at the other side. Right, so I'm up and ready, I'm dressed, I'm waiting for Bailey. I am nervous now, because the sort of reality of everything seems to have hit me now.
So guys, just waiting now for Craig to come and pick me up. It is now 10 to 2 in the morning, and we're just about to set off on our 300-mile challenge. Now I'm not gonna lie, nervous, very nervous.
Right guys, so we are about halfway there now. I don't know if I'm pointing at my face, I do apologise if I'm not. It's really hard to tell where it is. I've got a big light in front of my face, that's all I can see. So I'm still no wiser where we are. There has been sort of little clues that could point me in the right direction. If I was going to guess at this point, I would say we're on our way to Wales, but I'm not 100% sure at all. Right guys, so it is starting to get light outside. I can't really, I think I'm filming outside. That's probably facing the window. But yeah, as you can see, it is getting a little bit lighter. Bailey's doing a grand job. I hope I'm pointing, is that at you?
Yeah, right at me.
Oh, that's good. So yeah, to be fair, it seems like this trip so far has been about an hour and a half. It's gone so fast, don't you think?
Yeah.
Really, really quick.
59 mile left.
Oh, not too bad then. 59.
Only an hour and 10.
That's an hour and 10 of my farts you've got to put up with because they're coming thick and fast now. Right, so what are you doing? I feel like you're attacking me. I feel like I'm going to get raped then. So I've stopped, I'm having a piss at the moment, and that's why I'm getting worried what he's doing to me. So apparently I'm pissing on my shoe. So he's having a really good laugh behind me. So I haven't taken this off yet. We're here early and I'm desperate for a piss, so we had to stop. And I just feel all splatters on my leg at the moment, which is not good. And apparently I've pissed on my shoe too. Right folks, we're here. It's 9 o'clock. And Andy's just about to reveal his self to you.
Aged about 50 years. Right, let's see what he sent me then. My eyes are gonna hurt. I had this on for what, 6 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, very picturesque.
What do you reckon?
I hope this is not the same place I've sent Matt. This looks very similar to a place I've sent Matt.
Is that?
It would be weird if it is.
But if you were over there, what other side of the lake? Imagine that. Right, so I know that I'm over water and I know I'm on something at the moment, but I have no clue whereabouts I am. I'm going to do the reveal. The only thing is, I've had this on since 3 o'clock this morning, and I feel when I take it off, my eyes are going to stop working. So let's do the reveal and see where I am.
And see if you can guess where you are.
Oh my God. There's snow on those hills. How the fucking hell am I going to get out of here? Oh, there's starfish down there and everything.
Starfish?
This is, yeah, right down there. I don't know if you can see them. Right underneath there. But yeah, so I recognise this just from the fir trees. We're in Scotland. We're 100% in Scotland.
You are, yes.
Yes. On home territory. Silly boy, Andy. Shouldn't have done that. Right, so I need to now make my way out of here. I'm going to nick the camera off you now and show people where I'm going to head. So, I can see there's more houses that way. Look at it though, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful where I am. We've got some bungalows up there, so old people to take advantage of. Looking down there, it's quite a trek to anywhere. So,
That's where we drove for a piss.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So yeah, I'm reckoning it's either steal the boat or head back that way, but I'm not sure.
Steal the boat, 100% steal the boat.
If I could get to the boat easy enough, then probably would.
Get the boy.
Oh, float out on it.
Untangle it and just paddle. I wonder how cold it is.
I bet it's freezing.
Oh, fucking hell.
It's freezing just
Close
out
to
of the
freezing,
water.
Yeah.
Look though, look at all the cars. Absolutely loads. Oh, there's one over there. That's all right then. Should be able to get out of here. So I'm heading to that pub there. That's where I'm going to walk to now. I reckon that's probably a mile or two, maybe. I don't know.
The road's all the way up that way, up to where the valley meets, and then it's all the way on there.
Brilliant.
About 2 miles.
Right, let's get out of here. Wanted to show you up there. Look at the snow on the hills. I can hear a woodpecker in the trees. This is crazy. Right, I need to take advantage of these cars that have started to come now, so I need to go back up to your car.
And they've got a roof box.
Yeah.
It's a Tory.
Yeah, but they're probably going north, which is not good. Anyway, let's head out of here.
Got a bus?
Yep. So you're in part civilization. So you've got a bus and a boat so far.
A dog. Think I can ride dog?
Yeah.
Can't even know how to use this. From Vodafone. Shut up, Vodafone. Thanks for topping up. 7. Yo, Andy, it's Warren. This is my number. Text me when you get this. I will call you and see if I can be of assistance. I don't think you can, Warren.
Yeah.
God, I hate this because you got to 3 times.
Yeah.
God, I can spend my whole 2 days just doing a text. Jesus Christ. I ain't got my glasses on, so I can't even see some of these letters. Oh, piss off. Well, you guys have my support. Hope both of you are safe and well, and it's so amazing what you guys are doing. For charity, well done, guys. Oh, blah blah blah.
At least if you get lost anyway, it's very picturesque, isn't it?
Here's a yellow. Trying to grab a lift already.
Hi.
Have fun.
Yeah, will do.
Love you.
Love you too.
There he goes off on his adventure. Not got a clue where he's going.
Based on this, Andy's not far away. Andy's maybe 20 miles away from me. So if that's the case, I need to get a shift on and get out of here, because I think I've put him in a place that's going to be a lot easier to get out of. Now that's helping me. Filling station. If I can get to a petrol station, that means generally people are going a bit further. So hopefully, let's head there and see what we can see. Right, we've found ourselves a sign. So we're 59 miles from Glasgow. That's sort of the direction I want to be heading, although I think I want to go across to Edinburgh rather than down that side. Look at it though, I just can't get over the beauty of it around here. It's wonderful.
which is fantastic, but it don't really help me getting out of here.
Right, so I couldn't wish to be in a better place than this. This would have been my choice. The problem I've got is there's nobody here. There's literally nobody anywhere near me. Now, the specifications of what we said was it's got to be a village, a town, or a city. And it is a village, but it's a village where apparently nobody lives. Because even though there's houses, I've literally hardly seen anybody. So I am going to make my way up towards where I'm hoping there's more people, away from nothingness.
Well guys, here I am. Got here and I'm on the west coast of Scotland. I think I'm roughly, so I can well gathered from where I've dropped that off, is we're about 14 miles apart. So we're not very far away either. So we could actually cross paths. Hopefully we will, but I just want to show you where Matt's actually dropped us. Look at that. Look at that view, absolutely beautiful. So thanks Matt for dropping me in somewhere really, really nice. Weather's not too bad, bit chilly, but it'll do. So I'm just heading off to my first destination, so I'm just trying to get there. I know where I'm going from here to the next destination and onwards, but I hope it don't rain. So see you in a bit, guys.
I've just made my way up to the pub. I'm sure it's called Cregan Inn or Cregan's Inn. And I'm just going to pop inside and ask, see if anybody will take me anywhere.
That was a no. To be fair, the lady in there was really nice. She was really helpful. She said that if I head this direction, it's the best way to go, because if I go the other way, I would have to get on a ferry. Now, don't get me wrong, that would be brilliant if I could get on a ferry and get across there. However, if I get there and there's no way to get on, say they don't let me on or whatever, I'm stuck. So I'm going to carry on walking. Thank you at the Cregan's Inn. I know all your staff are busy and everything, so don't worry. And the guests are all staying over the night as well. So I'm in a bit of a pickle. So now I'm resorting to this.
So yeah, I've got my sign. I've got my ready-made charity hitchhike sign. So that's going to have to come into action. See if I can get anything on this road. But as you can see, look, listen how quiet it is. Nothing. No one.
So I've managed to get myself my first lift, and with good. Thank you very much, it is really, really appreciated. So it's just taking me 2 or 3 miles down the road, which is going to help my legs massively, as I don't really want to walk the full 300 miles home. That wouldn't help at all. So yeah, we're just heading down there now, and then we will reassess and see what's best. I haven't heard anything from Andy yet. I know where he is, because other subscribers have been telling me, but I've heard nothing. I've tried ringing him, so hopefully he's not dead. So anyway, we'll catch up with him in a little bit.
I've come from right down there, making my way up the loch, still going uphill, up into the mountains. I don't know if you can see over there in the distance, just on that little bit of green in the middle. Let's see if I can, just over there, look at that castle. It's an old Scottish castle. I know it's a bit shaky, but I'm going to zoom in on it for you.
Right guys, here I am again, just having a quick rest. Probably halfway from Gairloch Head, from where I started, probably around about 12 miles from there, just having a bit of a rest. Feet are aching, got a blister already, so that's not good. So I'm just going to have first banana of the day just to keep the energy up. And I've just been talking to Matt, he's not far away from me apparently. Sorry about the road noise, I am on the main road, so it will be a bit noisy, but I'll try and speak up, but I'll wait for this bus to come past. There you go. So I'll try and make it as quick as I can. Yeah, I've had a quick call from Matt, and I've dropped him off, he's dropped me off, should I say. We're literally round about 15 miles from each other. So we're not far, so hopefully our paths will cross, and that will make a good video. So I'm on the main road from Gairloch Head into Hennisborough, I think it is, and then from there I'm making my way to Dumbarton, and from there, I don't know where I'm going to get. So my feet are aching, I've got a blister on my right foot already, so it's not looking good for the rest of the journey. Right, morning guys, again. I've just come off the beaten track a little bit. I thought it was a bit noisy on that road, so I've been coming down a little bit of side road just so it's a little bit quieter, so I can do a bit more filming, and obviously the scenery's a little bit better as well. So I'm just going to walk down here, and apparently there's some easy down to the lock, so I'm just going to get down here and have a quick look. I'm just walking alongside of the actual lock itself, so I'll just drop down and see how far I can get before I actually get stopped. So it is very, very nice and peaceful down this bit. The road is just up that way, so you can hardly hear it when you drop down the bank, which is really, really good. So like I said, I've been walking for quite a while, got a couple of blisters, but they'll cope, hopefully. And me being a complete knobsack, I've actually forgot to do the plasters, which could be a massive mistake. So just have to plod along. So people have been asking me while we've been planning this trip, have you got any plans, what's your plans? You can't really plan for this, because you didn't know where you were getting dropped off. It could have been down south, it could have been up north like we are now. Can't be any more further north than 300 miles up in Scotland. And you can't really plan. You've got some ideas of what you want to do, how you want to do things, but whether they plan out is a different matter completely. So the plan is obviously find the biggest town, which I'm on my way to now, which is, I've been told is Dumbarton, but that's the only one I've heard of up here at the moment, is Dumbarton. Gairlochhead, forget it, I ain't got a clue. All I saw was this gay bloke coming out of the pub. I think it was just a landlord or something. Oh, that might make a nice shot, but the sun's in the way. I think that might be a bit better. Yeah, so just plodding away. Like I say, if you fall unlucky and you get a decent lift, and you get a couple of lifts, and you get an early lift, that's fantastic. But I have been told he might have got a lift, which has beat me to a lift, so he could be in front of me at the moment. But that's just hearsay. People could just be playing with my mind. We got told that before we started. Expect people to bring it up and saying, oh, Matt's here, Andy's there, and you just don't know where they are. They could be just playing with your mind, playing mind games. So I might just say I'm in Scunthorpe, see how they like it, but you just never know. So I'm just going to plod along. You can see there's birds around here, it's fantastic, lovely and quiet compared to that road, but I'm going to make my way back up the hill in a minute and get back onto the road, so at least I know where I am. I'm not going to get lost in the cane domes or anything like that. So I'll catch you later. I'm a bit out of breath. This rucksack's not very light, to be fair. I should have had a bit more fitness training, a bit more walking about with it on for like miles, just to get used to it. I've only had it about a week, never even put it on, didn't even know it fit till this morning. So there you go. So good luck to Matt, good luck, very good luck to me, and I'll catch you later.
Right, so I've been lucky enough to get a lift from Jackie. She didn't really want to be in the video, which is absolutely fair enough. It is really appreciated anyway. So you can't really see on here because I can't get it to focus, but you've got the snowy mountains just in the centre there. That's where we're heading at the moment. I've been lucky enough. Did you say it was Glasgow you were going to?
Glasgow, yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. So yeah, I've managed to get a lift down to Glasgow. That's going to help so much. There's going to be a lot more people down there than there is around here, I know that. So I'm going to head off now. I'll try and get a bit of the scenery on the way, and I'll see you down there.
You'll see some lovely scenery.
Yeah, definitely. It's wonderful around here. Yeah, you can see. Look at the size of these hills. I don't know if they are classed as mountains. These ones are they big enough to be mountains? These ones?
Yeah, these are mountains. Yeah,
fantastic.
The one over there is a Corbett, so that's Ben Dorning.
Right, so I'm just coming into Dumbarton, heading towards the services. I'm going to jump out in a minute. It is really appreciated that what you've done for me. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
No, good luck with it. It's a good project.
Thank you. So yeah, it won't be long. I'll be jumping out, and hopefully I'll be in front of Andy, or at least in the same place as Andy.
Right guys, as you can see, I'm on a busy road going into Dumbarton now. Just met up with two lovely ladies who are doing a walk. They're doing a charity walk in a few weeks' time. 40-mile charity walk across the Lake District, and just been chatting to them. Lovely couple of ladies. Gave me some wine gums. It's absolutely brilliant. So they should keep me going for a little bit longer. Like I said, I'm just on my way to to Dumbarton. I should be there quite soon, so they say, and then to Dumbarton over across the Erskine Bridge and hopefully onto the motorway, hopefully get a lift down south. But they put in a little notification on the Armed Forces Facebook page, so hopefully to look out for myself, so hopefully I'll get a few more lifts, hopefully from a tank. You just never know. So thank you to the lovely ladies who did that for me. It's been much appreciated, and I'm getting a bit out of breath because I'm trying to walk, talk and breathe at the same time, and for a man of my age it don't work. But catch you in a bit.
Right guys, so I'm now at the services and I'm just near, if anyone knows Scotland, the Erskine Bridge, which is just up that direction. Now, we worked out between us, this is probably, there was a couple of other services, this is probably the best one because it's just before the bridge, which will take me south. So, I'm going to ask round. I might just get something to eat quickly first and then ask round, see if anybody will help us out. Right, so I'm still here, but I'm eating now. I just thought I'd stop for a pasty and then get on. Look how spotty I am. This is pressure, this is stress, this. I'm getting spottier every time you see me. Alright, I'll finish my pasty and then I'm going to beg a lift again.
Say a big thank you to the guy in the white car, just donated us £20. Thank you very much, really appreciated. So that'll be going in when I get back. Really nice of him. Just waiting at the door at the moment with the sign, hopefully get someone to give me a lift. They had got a very full car though. Right, so I've managed to get myself a lift with this good fella Jim.
Yeah, how you doing?
Really good lad. I've never been in a car with massive glasses like this. I need to show you. That's a good night.
Yeah.
That definitely looks like a good night.
That's just for a pair of teeth, that glass. And then I've got a bigger glass for later.
Where did we say we're going now?
We're heading up towards Lesbihego. There's a truck stop there, so there'll be plenty of big happy truck drivers or someone else will be taking you your extended journey.
Sounds fantastic, as long as I'm not going to give him any sort of sexual favours, I don't mind. So I've got
Lesbihego. You know,
you just never know.
You never know. You might be lucky.
So yeah, I've just been having a chat with Jim. He works. It's the film industry, isn't it, that you work alongside?
Working props.
Yeah, all the prop side of things. So if you remember, if you watch our videos, we went to the big sort of mill with all the props that were still there for the film set. So this is the sort of stuff that this guy does. Really interesting. I've been having a really good chat about it.
Yeah, it's good fun. There's always something different. You just have to deal with quite a lot of egos.
Yeah, I bet you do, definitely.
And don't take things too personally. Somebody might be shouting at you, but the next day they'll just forget they've even spoke to you before. So it's about being quite thick-skinned, but it can be lots of fun.
What would you say the most sort of well-known thing is you worked on?
I suppose Trainspotting 2 was kind of the last kind of movie that I worked on. Just worked on part of that.
That's brilliant.
That building up there, you can see that castle.
Yeah.
There was originally a castle there before. Some Japanese millionaire bought it.
Really?
Took it apart brick by brick and rebuilt it in Japan.
Oh, I've seen things like this before.
Yeah.
They did that with, was it London Bridge?
I think so, yeah.
An American thought it was Tower Bridge, but actually London Bridge was just a boring bridge.
Yeah.
So we're being a bit naughty now. I've just left him there with looking after my stuff, and look at this. This is fantastic. Now I've got to be careful because I'm not really supposed to be on here at all. But you know me. I'm not going to walk along it because this wall looks a bit broken. But yeah, look at this. Unbelievable. Crazy stuff. Right, I'm going down again. So it's actually wonderful. And to build something like that on the edge of this, fantastic. Right, let's get back down and get back up to the car. Absolutely loving this to pieces. So good seeing all these places you wouldn't normally see. And I appreciate all the people helping me out.
Right guys, just got a lift off this friendly Scotsman. His name is Gary.
How you doing, alright?
So he's giving me a lift into Glasgow, which is a good job because they're blistered on the bottom of my feet, are like size of plates. and I've been walking for God knows how long, so it's much appreciated. So obviously me being a 53-year-old can't be doing all this walking, so hopefully I'll catch Matt up. He might be in Glasgow, he might not, but he did get a lift apparently about half an hour ago. So we're just on our way into Glasgow now, so catch you later.
Dropped me off. I have actually no idea where I am. I'm going to work it out in a minute. So we are not far from the M74. I'm just going to pop in Tesco and have a quick wee.
Right, just want to say a massive thank you to the ladies in the Tesco petrol station and the other lady that came in that gave me a cup of tea. I was really appreciated. It's warmed me up because it's really cold stood here at Les Magagao, however you say it. So just thought I'd mention you because you were really nice, you were really interested in what I had to say, so I thought I'd put you in the video. So thank you, it was really appreciated. Right guys, so I've just managed to get a lift. I'm doing really well. I think I've got a good chance of beating Andy. Right, so I've just come over the border into England. My face is looking spotty, a right mess. I don't know what's going on with that. Must be the stress and being tired. But yeah, doing quite well. I think Andy's still in Glasgow. He rang earlier on saying that he was stuck in Glasgow. I hope he's going to be able to get out, because I know his spirits will be down when he is where I am, or where I'm heading. So it is going to be quite hard for him. Like I said, I'm in the car at the moment with 3 absolutely amazing people helping me out. I don't know if you want to be in the video. Yeah. So hi, it was John. I almost got it right. I'm terrible with names. You'll soon work this out. So yeah, it's John and his mum and dad in the front of the car, and we're now heading. We were going to go to Carlisle, but now it seems like I may be going a little bit further, which is going to be a bonus. It was at this point that Andy ran into some severe problems. He made his way into Glasgow and was just about to start filming when the heavens opened and the rain came down, getting into his phone and meaning that he could no longer film. This was not the only problem he had. He'd started to get blisters on his feet as he'd made his way from the M8 junction into the centre of Glasgow. The rain kept pouring down and poor Andy didn't know what to do. Right, we're having a problem, a big problem. So for the last hour, maybe more, Andy and lots of other people have been messaging me. Andy's a little bit worried, a little bit panicked. He's had to walk from the outskirts of Glasgow right into the centre of Glasgow to then walk back out again. And with the bag that he's got, he's hurting a lot, and I can tell by talking to him, he's really down. He's not his normal self, he's not chirpy. And as you can hear, I'm getting messages through constantly. Now, I'm hoping he's alright. I've had a bit of a nightmare as well, so even though unbelievable the help that I've had to get down to where I am, but I thought I was getting close to Manchester, and that's sort of gone past and towards sort of Warrington and Chester, I think, that sort of direction. I'm not quite sure where I am at all. So we need to now try and get Andy on the move. Obviously the race is important, I want to win, but I don't want to win and Andy be a mess and stuck and whatever. I'd rather him get himself out of this hole and get back to where he needs to be. So I'm a little bit worried. So I've been ringing him. He seems to have chirped up a little bit, and I'm hoping he will be fine. But I'm just going to keep checking in on him and see how he's going. We said this before. We were both going to definitely have down points at some point, and this is a definite down for Andy. So let's hope he turns it around a little bit. Right guys, so the Andy situation is sorted out. Yes! So basically, we had a chat, he calmed down a bit. He's gone and got himself a drink, I think, and he's taken himself to the service station at M74, which is I was on the M74 when I got picked up. Within, I don't know, 3 people, I think he said. Once he'd spoken to 3 people, someone decided to take him to Manchester, which is not far from where I am, because I'm in Warrington. And now I'm walking towards the truck stop to see if there's anyone going back towards Sheffield. So, let's see if we can find anyone. I don't, to be fair, I doubt we're going to get a lift from a trucker. We can ask, but I think they're probably going to say no because of insurances and things like that, and I don't want to get anyone in trouble. But it's worth an ask. I can only ask, and then we will see what happens from there. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders.
2 hours later.
Right, so I am fuming, absolutely fuming. I'm that mad. I've just been at a service station where there's cars, a service station where there's lorries, and I've got that mad. I thought, you know what, fuck it, let's walk. So that's what we're doing. We're walking 20 miles to Macclesfield, and then we're going to get a lift from there. If we don't get a lift from there, I'm walking to Stockport. If I don't get a lift from there, I'm walking over Snake Pass. And if I don't get a lift from there, I'm walking to Meadowhall. Because you know what? Fuck it. I ain't done this race to lose. I don't lose. And you know what? I've messed this up for myself. I've tried to mess about, sitting around in McDonald's, laying back thinking I've got an easy win. And it ain't happening. And you might think I'm putting this on, and you're wrong, because I don't get angry very often, but now I'm angry, and I ain't losing.
Right guys, I know you can't see anything really. I don't know if you can see a red glow in the middle there. It's trying to focus and it's struggling. Yeah, there's a red couple of dots on the skyline. That is Manchester. That is where Andy is heading right now, and he's probably about an hour away. So he's driving there, and then he's got to get from the city centre. I'm still walking, and I've got about 15 miles to go in this direction. I can't even really show you anymore. Like I said, I've got my torch out, but you can't see very much. Don't care at this point. Right, so we're heading towards Knutsford and Macclesfield. That's the way I've come from. Warrington, motorways. I ain't going through the centre of Manchester. That's where Andy's going. Andy will be there in half an hour. So I'm rushing now to get on. I still think I've got about 12 miles to go that way though.
Right guys, just had a fantastic lift home from Hussein, is there, and Pearl the dog. So Pearl the dog, and give me a kiss goodbye. So massive thank you to him. Also would have still been at a services on the M74. He's getting home now to Salford. Yeah. So we've had a good journey home. It's been a long day, long stressful day. He's tired. Dog's tired, I'm tired, so I'm just going to get myself from Manchester to Meadowhall now.
Guys, I've just made it to a little village called Knutsford. I'm starting to lose the will to live, if I'm being honest. So there is plenty of cars around here, but they're all bloody taxis, and they're all waiting for closing time at pub. It's like 11:15. Andy should have just about got to Manchester, I think, and I'm tempted to go in one of these pubs and ask someone if they'll take me.
So, I've got myself half a pint. I think I deserve it. I am going to ask some people in a minute, but there's not many people in here to be honest. So I'll just quickly down this.
I needed that. I know this is a really odd question, but there's nobody. I'm doing a sponsored hitchhike for charity. Yeah, I started off in Loch Lomond this morning.
Loch Lomond?
Yeah, I've got to get to Sheffield, but I'm just wondering if anybody's going that like Macclesfield way or that direction.
Not in here, they're not. I would say. These are all local.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I'm going to drop someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you wait here, then I'm going to come to pick you.
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
If you wait in white here,
yeah,
I'll be here in about 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah. That's brilliant. Thank you ever so much, mate. Oh, that's mint. I can go back and have another half pint now. This is Ross. Ross has just been helping me out massively. For a start, he's just bought me another half.
Which was essential.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Much deserved and much needed.
So yeah, he's just been giving me a bit of advice. We've been talking through a few things. He's brought my spirits up again, to be fair, because you know how down I've been. I've just spoke to a taxi driver outside, as you heard. He said he's going to come and get me in here in a minute, so I just sort of pop back in, and this fine gentleman has brought me out.
Which was the only sensible plan.
Yeah, definitely. Pub is always the plan, definitely.
Recharge and over the Pennines.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you, and
it's a pleasure.
We'll get there eventually.
You will.
Alright, so it turns out the taxi driver was lying to me. He never came back. I wasted half an hour waiting for him, and now I'm starting up again. Some nice pubs around here, I'm not going to lie. Looks pretty nice, that. But the thing is, everyone's drunk. Nobody's driving. So I'm in trouble. There is cars, but they all seem to be going the wrong way. And I seem to be going towards bloody Stoke-upon-Trent, which is the wrong way. Right, guys, so it's come to that time. The time where Matt acts like Matt. Mr. I'll do what I need to do to get home. So I am at the train station. I ain't paying. I'm not gonna hide in the toilet. I'm gonna blag and blag and blag and blag and blag the guy. If he comes round. If he doesn't come round, obviously there's nothing I can do about it. It's not my fault. I've tried. I've just been having a chat with, sorry, I didn't get your name. Natalie. So Natalie has kindly, because she is an amazing person, said that she will pay for my ticket to Stockport. So she's going to go and get me the ticket now. God, that train's so noisy. It just happened to turn up at the wrong time. So yeah, really amazing, and obviously it's for charity, so thank you very, very much. How amazing is this? This just shows how kind some people can be. Yes. That is brilliant, and look at that. That's amazing. Thank you ever so much. It's really, really appreciated, and you will be in our video as well.
You're very, very welcome.
No worries. I'm so tired now. I don't know if you can see it under my eyes. Starting to really... But this is taking me to Stockport, and then Stockport, I've somehow got to get from there all the way back over to Sheffield. But at least I'm going to be in more of a built-up area than I am now. Hey guys, that's me at Stockport. So we are, I think, 7 minutes past midnight now. So it's just knocking on. So Andy is either back, he's either managed to get himself back, or he's bedded down for the night. I don't think he's going to be up at this time trying to get somewhere. So he's either done it already and beaten me, or he's found somewhere to sleep until the morning. I was so close to getting to Sheffield for free. So I spoke to the conductor, and I told him about what had happened, and the Polish lass giving us the ticket, and one thing and another. And he was like, oh, that's amazing, you're doing really well, it's brilliant. He said, I'll check now and I'll find out when the last train is over to Sheffield. And I was like, really? And I said, yeah, but I'm not allowed to pay. And he said, yeah, but I'll sort it out for you. And typically the last train went about half an hour ago. So that's it, I'm buggered. I'm now walking round quite a rough looking part of Stockport with best part of £2,000 worth of equipment on me, and I have no idea where I'm going, and it's past midnight. A little bit worried, not gonna lie. Well, these guys have just massively helped me out. I had no clue which way I was going. As you know, I've just been wandering around
after I got off the train that a Polish girl paid for, which was mint as well. So yeah, I've now got to head that way, A6 I'm heading for, and then, did you say Hazel Grove?
Yeah, Hazel Grove.
Hazel Grove.
Like
so
about 2 towns over.
Coming for you, Andy.
Yes.
We're gonna get you.
Definitely. So, really nice to meet you, and I'm off now. So,
Right.
see you later, lads. Cheers. See you later. Today has massively proved to me that regardless of whether I win, whether I lose, there is some really good people out there. You shouldn't always judge people as selfish and one thing or another, because there is some amazing people out there. If you just do one good thing to help somebody out, one good thing every day, or even every week, or every month, that's 12 things you're going to do a year that's going to make someone's life a little bit easier and help people out that little bit more. I really appreciate what, not just the people that have given us lifts, they're amazing. The people that have pointed me in the right direction, the people that have paid for tickets for me, they're amazing. But they are not just the people that I appreciate. I appreciate every single one of you guys, everyone that shared our posts, everyone that's commented. I got sick of you today, I'm not gonna lie, with the amount of texts I got. But you know what? It's amazing, the love that I got today, the help that I've got, and I appreciate every single last one of you, and thank you so much. And you know what? I was so annoyed earlier, and you know how mad I was. Even if I don't win this, I've won because I've enjoyed every single last second of it, apart from the bit that I was mad, and we'll forget about that bit. But anyway, I'm heading off now. I think now I might be going the right way, but I'm so tired. So tired. My feet and my legs are killing. This bag is finally starting to wear me down. I'm hoping this is the right road now, because if it's not, you are going to see me cry.
Right guys, just got off the train from Manchester and I'm absolutely knackered. Feet have gone. Glasgow was probably the worst 5-6 hours of my life. So I'm at Leeds Station, and I've still got to make my way to Meadowhall. Hopefully I'll be able to pick up a lift out here. If not, I'll be a little bit later. And it's now 1 AM in the morning, and I've been up for 24 hours. So it is taking its toll, absolutely taking its toll on me. But I'm not going to say it's been worth it. It's been absolutely terrible. One of the worst days of my life, and Matt, I ain't doing it again. But thank you for the opportunity.
Right, so I'm having a sit down for 5 minutes. There's cars going past, but they're all taxis and none of them are going to stop for me. I feel like I've walked for hours and hours, and I just want to lie down. Not going to lie. That's all I want to do, is lie down. Oh, that post against my back, it's just pushing my muscles in. And it's just so nice. I don't think you understand how much I'm hurting. Really hurting. I'm dying. I'm properly dying. But this is for charity. And if I didn't put that little bit of extra effort in, then what's the point? So I'm going to go as long as I can. I'm just having 5 or 10 minutes just to take the strain off my shoulders from that bag. It's digging into me. And I'm which is probably not a wise move, but I'm going to have an energy drink and some food out of the bag. I've hardly eaten anything all day, so I'm low on energy anyway. But my feet are absolutely killing. The worst thing is, I actually only had 2 hours sleep last night. So in 49 hours, no, in 51 hours, I've had two hours sleep. 2 hours sleep in 51 hours. I'm telling you now, they weren't proper sleep either. I'm not giving up. And you know what I mean, I'm not giving up. Guys, I can't go on anymore.
I'm so sorry. This is where I'm sleeping tonight. Literally, this is a pub. It's the smoking area by the looks of things. It stinks. It's the only place that's sheltered from the wind. So, sleeping bag on. And we'll get in. I'm literally so disappointed in myself. I just wanted to make it. And I just can't. I don't think I'm actually normally tired. It's just my legs. My legs and my shoulders just don't work anymore. So, asleep I go for 2 hours. I'm only having 2 hours. See you in a bit. I've had 2.5 hours sleep. There's been so noisy on this street with people. God knows what they were doing. Really, really late. My shoulders have seized. I don't know what's happening. I can't really move. So I'm going to get up. I'm going to try and get dressed and let's get out of here quick. But yeah, we're off and we're making our way up yet another hill before we go to the bit where all the cars go to Sheffield.
Right, just over those hills in the field in front of us is where I'm going. Sheffield is 27 miles away and Meadowhall is at the far side of Sheffield. So we're about 30 miles away now, I'd say, maybe a little bit more. But it's all down to being able to get a lift on this road. If I can get a lift on this road, we're sorted.
The journey only took 23 minutes to the
I just beat you then, I'm going to Sheffield.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Alright, cool, go for it. Just let me pull over a little bit more.
Alright, cheers mate.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
Right, so I've managed to get myself a lift. I'm so pleased. Thank you, Craig. Absolutely amazing. Really, really appreciated it. So he's going. This guy's going to go and meet his friend in Sheffield anyway. So he's taking me over the top. But he's actually going to take a detour to Meadowhall for me, which is unbelievable. It gets me to my final destination. Hopefully Andy's not already made it there. Obviously I want Andy to be there pretty quick, but just not before me. So it should be probably 45 minutes, not much more than that, and then we'll be there and sorted. As you can see, that's Meadowhall in the distance with the green roofs. Right, the statues are right in front. I can't see Andy, unless he's hiding behind them or he's gone for a drink or something. So it's looking like I might have done it. Right, thank you very much, Craig. It's really appreciated. You go and get your mate in Sheffield, and I hope he's all right as well.
This is amazing. Well done.
Thank you. That's Craig
Driving off, and this is me touching the statue. I can't believe I've done it. I hope he hadn't already been here. That'd be awful.
I don't know what to do now. Do I ring him? Do I ring him to see where he is and how he's getting on? Because if he's still in Manchester and he knows I've finished, is he going to be absolutely distraught? Or if he's in a car on his way here now, it's just going to upset him, and I don't want to upset him. He's done amazing. I'm proud of us both. I think that guy's been nice and loud. I'm really, really proud of us both. It's not been easy. I've had one of the lowest points ever, or for a long time. How I felt this morning, around about 3:30, 4 o'clock. Freezing, legs don't work, aching, women shouting. Awful. Thank you guys. It is really appreciated for all your support on Facebook, Instagram, every outlet you can possibly think of. You helped us with that. So it is really, really appreciated. I'm gonna ring him now. I'm gonna have to do it.
Flashback.
Right, so I'm finally here at Meadowhall, and I've been looking around for these bloody statues find out where it is outside Argos, and it's a completely different side to where I thought it was. So I've been walking round and walking round and walking round. I better look like a right dodgy fucker, but never mind, I found them now, right round this side, and I'm just going to go and touch them, and hopefully I'll be the first one. If not, tough. So here we are, in front of her next with the statues, and just going to touch these, show you that I touched them, and it's around about 2:30 in the morning. It's as simple as that. So here we go. Here's the statues. There you go. Statue, statue, statue. Touched it. Done. Challenge completed. Done. I'm going home now. Going to bed. Bye.
Bell's back home, all safe and sound. What a eventful 24 hours that we've had, me and Matt. It started off really well, got dropped off at a great place where Matt sent me, and what with Glasgow as well. Glasgow was an absolute ball ache. It was the bane of my life. It drained my absolute soul. Piss wet through, and it was just a complete nightmare, and I do not wish to visit Glasgow anytime soon. No disrespect to Glaswegians or Glasgow, the city itself, but I ain't going back, not for a while. But I'd just like to make this video just to thank quite a lot of people. First of all, it'd be Craig from Days Gone Craig. He gave me a lift up, spent his day off on the weekend, picking me up at 2 o'clock in the morning, driving me all that way. He had about half an hour's sleep and drove back. So I'm just going to go, like I said, through a few people. I'd just like to thank everybody who managed to ring me as well. I mean, I've got a list here, that's why I keep looking down. My brain's gone, my brain's a complete mush. So Warren Urbexin, he one of the first people to ring me when we first up at 9 o'clock in the morning. So, you're on the east coast of Scotland. Liar! I wasn't, I was on the west. Excuse me. So he kept ringing me throughout the day, so thank you very much to Warren. He also offered to pay for an Uber taxi if I couldn't get out of Glasgow. Pete, I think it was Pete who spoke to me, who gave me some good advice along the way as well. I think it was him who actually paid for an Uber for me. He arranged that Uber taxi to get me out of Glasgow, to get me to service on the M74. So thank you very much for that. I literally lost the will to live. Life with Rido, thank you to you as well. You gave me a ring when I was getting in the car from Manchester, from Glasgow back down to Manchester. So you cheered me up a lot. And all my family and friends, they kept ringing me and sending me text messages. I do apologise for the people who did try to ring and I didn't answer. I don't know what the issue with the phone was. I couldn't hear it half the time because we're on a busy main road. And to the 2 young ladies as well that I met along the way, they were doing a practice or a bit of an exercise because they're doing a 40-mile walk across the Lake District in aid of a charity, and they're from the Armed Forces, the Armed Forces wives who were up there. They took a photo of me, they put it on their Armed Forces page. Hopefully they'll send it through to me once we've finished this. They said they would anyway. And thank you for the wine gums, they kept me going for quite a while. Gary, who was the first guy who actually picked me up, thank you to him as well. He took me into Glasgow. Lovely bloke, he always helps. Hitchhikers along, because he said he used to do it himself when he was younger, and he knows the trials and tribulations of that. So he helped me. He was a very funny guy as well. So thank you to him. And Hussein and Pearl the dog, who, if it weren't for them, I'd probably still be at the services, because the services was barren. There was nobody there when I got there. After I got dropped off by the Uber taxi, I got there in about 3 cars in the actual car park and about 3 lorries. That was it. So I thought I was going to be stuck there overnight, and if it weren't for Hussein just turning up, I probably would still be there. So thank him very much for that. And I said, Glasgow drained my absolute soul. I'm not going to lie. It was probably one of the worst days that I've had. Sorry. Matt did say to me before we went, if I got hit rock bottom, then to give me a ring. So I did. And just like to say thanks to Matt, because he did help me pull through, give me some good advice, like he normally does, apart from doing this stupid thing. That's the worst advice he ever did me. So I rung him 2, 3, maybe 4 times, and he picked me up like he normally does. And normally it's me who's picking him up and trying to get him through windows and stuff like that, but he did pick my spirits up and give me some advice, get to petrol stations, kept saying you can do it, don't give in yet, don't give in. And if it weren't for him, I probably would have given in, but he just kept me going while I was in Glasgow, and I was literally rock bottom. So cheers, pal. Not doing it again. So if you ever do decide that you want to do one of these again, I am doing it. Not on my own anyway. I'll do it with you. Not literally, but do it with you. No problem. You're my best mate. Well, before I was a breakdown completely, thanks to Tickles Prints and Vinyls. I didn't get a chance to show you this. I was out and about, obviously, because I was chucking it down the rain. It wasn't the best of weather, so I'll come to do it. But thanks for these t-shirts. Obviously, it's got theirs on the back. You can see that. So thank you very much. Like I said, I do apologise we didn't get to advertise your company on there while I was walking about, but it was much appreciated. So I am going to wear it, and I'll probably wear it out and about. So that's my little bit of a summary with the trip up to Scotland and our charity hitchhike. Oh, one last person. I can't remember what it was now. They actually transferred some money into my bank so I can get the train from Manchester to Leeds. So thank you very much. And I can't really remember the couple's name. What was it? It's a gentleman who was waiting outside Leeds station to pick somebody up. Actually, I think he picked his daughter and his son-in-law up. They'd been for a night out, and obviously couldn't get a direct train. I couldn't get a direct train to Sheffield either, so that's why I had to end up at Leeds. So they dropped me at on a slip road off the M1. I had to walk from the M1 to Meadowhall, and when I got to Meadowhall, I was just like a lost soul, just walking about the car park. Couldn't find the actual statues. Finally found them after about 40 minutes of looking around, something like that. And I did alert the security guard. He came over and wondered what I was doing. I thought it was a bit iffy walking about at 2:30 in the morning with a rucksack on my back. So I explained to him what was happening, and obviously possibly there might be another person there what's done it or going to be doing it, because I didn't know where Matt was. I thought he'd actually finished because I was that far behind. But I thought he'd actually finished, so I thought he'd actually won. Cheers, guys.
Right, so I've just woken up and I've just woken up. Sorry, this is not what you're used to seeing of me. So anyway, I'll try again. I've just woken up after getting back this morning. And that beeping is from the little phone that I've been using. And I've just started watching a TV series called Racing Across the World. And just the intro from it has started me off. I'm so sorry for crying. You must think I'm an absolute loser. But things like this really make you value what you've got. And I know we've been less than 24 hours. It's took us both less than 24 hours. But in that short period of time, I've thought about everything that I've got, everything that I've had, everything I've messed up in the past, everything I've done well at. I've had time to reflect on that. And it makes me feel sad, but it also makes me feel really lucky for what I've got, and it makes me feel proud. Thank you, every single last one of you, for your support. It means so much. And I'm going to regret this, and I might even not put it in, because I know people are going to see me in a different way, and I'll probably have people make fun of me for this. It'll be one of those Blair Witch moments with snot coming out my nose and one thing or another. And I'm probably just tired. But I'm so proud of Andy. I think he's done absolutely amazing. And it really means the world that he didn't give up. And it just shows you, if you carry on, it doesn't matter how far behind you are, how crap you feel, how you feel you've got nothing, there's always a win waiting for you at the other side. Well done, mate. I really, really think you've done amazing. Anyway, I'm going to go now before I make even more of a fool of myself. Thank you. Thanks for watching.
Be sure to subscribe and press that bell icon for all the latest updates.